Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to today's section of Vibes and Verdict podcast. My name is Adams and I'm your host for today. Today we are honored to have a special guest with us, someone who has made remarkable strides in his field, continues to inspire many through their hard work and dedication. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mr. Luke Tokonu Edem as our guest for today. Luke, you're welcome to Vibes and Verdict podcast.
Charlie, thanks. You like the introduction you give me there. The expectations go there, be that. It's a remarkable achievement. And Charlie.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the word, so sweet.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, man.
Okay, Mr. Luke, to begin with, could you introduce yourself to our audience and tell us a bit about yourself?
All right, so I'm talking to look at them. Most people call me Mr. Talks. Actually, I got the Talks from Tokonu. Then plenty of the girls, they bounce me, then say my name and things, you know, so if I find way do one nice, where I do one Talks. Yeah, so basically, I'm just a young man who believes we can make a lot of change if we hold our hands together and then achieve a simple goal. I don't do this alone, I do this with a team. As you can see today, I'm here with one of the finest women on Kobo land. She's Jangwa Priscilla, who happens to be our treasurer.
Wow.
So yeah, you can see she's smiling. Yeah, shine bright like the diamond.
Kobo is really shining.
Yeah, oh yes.
Madam Priscilla, you go.
Yeah, you go.
Oh, wow. Madam Priscilla, you're welcome.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. Let's go back a bit. Okay. Over the years now, over the months now, they hear TORKS effect. So if you say TORKS effect, what inspired you into going into that journey? What is TORKS effect about? Tell us.
All right, so basically, I've been someone who has been shown love by strangers growing up. I've never had the opportunity to live with my parents, so it tells you how I grew up. I didn't grow up in the... Oh, did I say I didn't grow up? That's bad, man. Make the audience forgive me. I didn't grow up in a friendly setting. Growing up was very harsh, so Charlie. Now I'm quite okay, doing better than a few people, or doing better than some people out there, especially in the rural areas. So TORKS effect is basically about going out there, making people believe they can also make it, regardless of where you're coming from, regardless of what your background is. Your background shouldn't keep your back on the ground. So that's basically what TORKS effect is
Okay,
about.
if I may ask, was there a particular moment or part that shaped your life?
All right, so I think this morning or yesterday, I made a post about how this was not a plan for this year. This year, I had a certain notebook. I think my manager is aware of it. And I wrote in it that I wanted to host a youth conference.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and I said if I don't have some judge on it, I'm not doing it. I think I told you that.
Hey.
Yes. High ambitions. I
Very high.
Yeah,
High.
but then at a point, I didn't find the book.
Oh, okay.
Probably the angels had to hide it. I didn't find the book. So I think the dream also went off. But at a point, I was there. I think a few weeks to September, and then Kate just texted me and told me, bro, you ever think about this foundation thing? I said, bro, I never reason I'm this year, this be the plan I get. That was what I said earlier, that I wanted to host a youth conference. So Kate told me, yo, bro, you go feel run up. I said, really? I go think about him. So I have a lot of guys I work with, like, we talk a lot, we talk deep, we talk about everything. So the first person I reached out to was Prosper. I think he's even here, one of the directors here. So I reached out to him, Charlie, bro, something this, so it'd be cool. And his answer was like, Charlie, you chair safe.
Oh, okay.
So that was how the TORKS effect came about. And then we started to reason what to do for the start. So initially, I had three things in mind. I think I considered the fact that I came out, how do I say it? I'm a CS born, or how do you put it? I was born through CS.
Oh, okay.
So I felt like I should go back to that particular department and then touch their lives. And then the second thing I considered was the school bags and then the stationery. I've forgotten the third thing. Manager ID card. But then it was three things.
Oh,
and then we settled on going to Ayimesu.
Right.
So yeah.
So I would say you've achieved quite so many things. What has been your main accomplishment, or one of the things you've accomplished since you started this TORKS effect? Has there been some projects you've accomplished? Can you take us through some of the projects you've been able to do since this TORKS effect came into existence?
I think I wouldn't put it as an achievement. I would just actually say something we had to do and we did it. If a striker scores a goal, I don't see the need why you should be celebrating too much. That's what you're supposed to do. If you read the Bible, love is the greatest commandment. Right.
Yeah.
So I believe going out to show love shouldn't be an accomplishment or an achievement. But I think ever since I started doing humanitarian work, what we really accomplished together as a people, like everyone got involved. That has been on my heart ever since was Fali's surgery. I don't know if I'm permitted to say it here, but then if I'm not permitted, I'm sorry. If I'm permitted to, let me just go ahead. I think when Fali had the accident, it wasn't something we were expecting, because it was a simple program. We all felt like, let's go out there, have fun, and then at the end of the day, something of that sort happened. The first time we visited him in the hospital, I think Ziggy was crying. Ishmael couldn't stand the scene. I was the only one who could stand the scene. I felt, oh, Fali is my big brother. You know, when we were growing up in Impact Bible Church, Fali was like that big brother. I was small. After service, you buy some yogurt or meat pie. You understand? So that kind of connection was there. So when we left there that day, I felt we can do something to help Fali.
Wow.
Yeah, I felt we should do something to help him. So I was just there, and then I felt like posting on my status that if you intend to help him, you can bring something up and then we move. And then the feedback was so positive, especially the first day.
Wow.
I was surprised. So we decided to open it up, and then we took it to Facebook. By the time we realized, boom, it happened. I'm grateful to God. It's been a year now. Yesterday I saw on Fali's status, he posted that he and his team were chewing some cat meat. I was like, the joy they work now. Yeah. So I think that has been our biggest accomplishment so far. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But then we've been to Ayimesu too. I think that was our first major project since the TORKS effect came into existence. Fali's own, we didn't do it on behalf of TORKS effect. We just felt like we should show love as one people. But then the first major TORKS effect donation was when we went to Ayimesu. I chose Ayimesu because I told you earlier on, I've never had the opportunity to live with my parents. And everybody I've lived with has had an effect on my life. But then the one who shaped me is Pastor Naimensa, his wife and his family.
Okay, Pastor Naimensa, God richly bless you wherever you are.
Yeah, man.
You shaped Mr. Luke for us.
Yeah, so I think I had the opportunity to live with him from 2012. And the first time I went there was in September. In December, he did a humanitarian mission.
Oh, wow.
First impression counts, you understand? Yes. So I felt like if I would do something like this, let me do something in honor of Apostle Naimensa.
That's very thoughtful.
He schooled in Ayimesu. That's where he grew up and everything.
So Ayimesu is located where actually?
It's in the eastern region. It's in Lower Manyakrobo. If you want to enter the villages of Lower Manyakrobo, that's the first village. But unfortunately, we do not have lights there. So I'm pleading on all stakeholders, Charlie, lights for reach there. Since it is the entry of all our villages, something for sure for them. Yeah.
I know there's a broader platform, and I know everybody will listen to
Vibes
what
and
I'm saying.
verdicts. If you broadest.
Okay, Madam Priscilla.
Yeah.
What role do you play within TORKS effect? What's your role there?
Okay, so I'm the financial secretary for the family.
Then I guess you get money pass. Hey, Charlie.
Yeah, she dey do businesses.
Oh, wow.
Before we leave, she go advertise the business.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you being a financial secretary, I want to ask, what has been some of the challenges TORKS effect has faced over the years since the establishment? What are some of the challenges?
Challenges, I wouldn't say challenges because it is a collective something that we are doing. We are not just basing it on just an individual for funds and all that. So we reached out to people and they come on board and help us. So that has been it. So I wouldn't say that we are having challenge when it comes to that. Yes, even though I know that in organizations and finances and all that, there will be challenges, but as for us,
part of the game.
Yes, as for us, by the grace of God, we are not having, and we would never have any challenge. Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Luke, let's come back to what is the vision? What is the vision of TORKS effect? How do you see TORKS effect in the coming years?
Okay, so as I'm here, everybody knows I'm not Adomi, but I want to bridge the gap. If you look at the gap between us down here and those in the villages, Charlie, it's huge. If the villages are too far, I don't know if you've been to Agaton before.
I know Agaton.
Yeah. It's just close to Ajipo, but they are living in Stone Age. There are people there are guys there who wear Pyoto. They wear ladies' panties because that's the option they have. We want people to believe like where you come from is in the end. So we just want to bridge the gap. Wherever you are, we want to reach out to you. Yeah. Tell you, Charlie, you go feel run up. You just have to stay focused. And then the most important thing is trusting in God.
All right,
whatever you do, God should be the picture.
Yeah.
I don't understand when people say God is in the story. No. God is the story.
God is the story, truly. So, Madam President, let me come back to you.
Okay.
What impact do you see your work has on the community? TORKS effect. What impact do you see TORKS effect has on the community?
So when we talk of impact, even though our motto even says that small acts, big impact.
Wow, small.
You know where the impact came from. I'm a proud product of Impact Bible Church.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. So when my boss was talking, he made mention of Fali's case like this. So if we look at the perspective from Fali's case like this, we would say that we had impacted his life because we were able to raise a sum of money for his surgery and all that. So that would also be an impact. Then when we went to IMSU 2, we had an impact on the individuals there, the teachers, the head teacher, everybody there.
Wow.
We gave them bags, and then the inscription on the bags were bags of hope.
Yeah,
so it means it's giving them something that you can still do it. You can move forward. And we helped one other guy too, that is Michael. His story is one that really touched many. I mean, we being able to do that, I mean, it's just a great impact.
Emotional right now.
Very emotional on him and then the grandma too.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Of course, every success story has challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have in our studios the CEO of TORKS Effect.
No, it's not actually. I'm not actually the CEO.
You're not actually the CEO.
I'm the sort of family head.
Okay. We have the family head of TORKS Effect with his able financial secretary, Madam Priscilla, who has been with us on this session. And shout out to Serenity Skincare. Serenity Skincare is located at Boko B, Somaya. Okay, Mr. Luke.
Yeah, bro.
We want to know, myself together with my audience, we want to know your mission, coming years, your mission of TORKS Effect. Before we wrap up on the show, we want to know your mission. So
the vision and the mission be different.
Yes.
Yeah.
People worry me. Like I think the
so right now you've run us to...
So like in the next 5 years or something.
it be the mission.
Yeah.
No, the vision.
No.
The vision is what we expect. The
Boy, my boy.
over the years.
Like I think
And the mission, you've run us through the mission.
Yeah.
That TORKS Effect is a family who has been through the interlands, helping people.
So right
giving
now
them
for
hope.
talk the vision.
The vision.
Yeah.
There when you coming the years. Let's see.
Okay, so in the coming years, I want people to look back and say, Charlie, it's because of these people have come this far. We don't want to take the glory, but then God takes the glory. But then God works through people. Just like I said. So I want people to look back and say, until I met these people, I didn't know I could achieve this. And it is even with my story, until I met certain people, I never achieved anything.
So it's obvious everything about TORKS Effect it has inspired you through your story, the way you grew up.
My
That's
story
the
should touch
inspiration.
people. Somebody's story too should touch
That's
people.
very
By the end of the
inspiring.
day, we don't do this alone. So if you look at the team is set up in a way where we have professionals. We have people who do everything. It will get to a time, this is a secret I'm telling you, we would introduce some skill training and all that because not everybody can be in school.
That's true.
Yeah, so there are days we would go out, go do trainings on that and all sort of things, Charlie. It'll be big.
So TORKS Effect, do you have any projects coming this December?
Yeah.
Yes, we
massive
do.
One. Fantastic one. I think we
A very
wanted
big
something
one.
to do this December and then after sitting back, we felt like when we were kids, we used to go to the village to enjoy Christmas. When I was a kid, when my grandfather was alive, then he'd be there with the go to chop Christmas for there. Yeah, so I felt like we should bring back the vibe. There are people who, you understand, feel like they should go back again to those days, but
Their roots.
there's no energy like that. So we are bringing back that energy this December. From the 19th through to the 21st of December, would be in Sutapon.
In Sutapon.
Yeah.
I remember at the time we were kids, when we were growing up, there was a song, the 24th.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So you said Talks Effect has a project coming on this December from 19th
to 21st.
Can you take us through that project?
All right, so
it's a 3-day program.
Wow,
I'm going to
3-day.
speak a little about it, and my boss will continue from there.
She keeps saying your boss, your boss, your boss.
Yes,
your boss.
because he's my boss.
Oh,
On
wow,
your
that's
day,
nice.
So from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Friday is basically we going there. So it's just like the arrival and all that. So on Friday, there wouldn't be any activity. We just go there, put our bags down, relax and all that for the rest of the activities that will follow the subsequent days. So on Saturday, we'll do a health screening. After
So, take us back. So on arrival,
yes.
on that day, is there going to be a program or is just...
No, please. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So on the 19th is arrival.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Then Saturday, which is the 20th, we'll have a health screening. Yes. Health is really, really vital. I mean, we shouldn't play with our health.
That's true.
So we are going to screen people.
And I learned Madam Priscilla, you're a nurse. So that's why you're more concerned about your health.
Yes, I am. I need to be passionate about
Yeah, that's true.
that. So,
All right. So you said on the 19th is arrival.
Yes.
The 20th. Is there packages on 20th?
we plan on giving out clothes, a whole lot of packages. Yes.
So on Saturday after the health screening, in the afternoon,
There's going to be even house screening.
Yeah, in
Yes,
the morning.
Wow.
in the
Saturday
morning.
The
Okay.
afternoon would have some games. There's a waterfall there. So in the
Wow.
afternoon we'll have some games around the waterfall. It's a very big place. it's a nice setting. And then in the evening there would be a movie night.
Then my guy, no will be something small. Hey, as I sit here, me myself I for join because
Yes,
I've
we
not been
have-
there before.
Yeah. So the Saturday evening we go J movies and all that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Then on Sunday we go church.
Yeah.
One of the most important places for the Sutapon where everybody for day active be the church.
With the church.
Yeah. God take you through this year, no be small.
You know, be small.
Yeah, people get
365 days.
accidents.
You know, be small.
Yeah.
And
So
Thanksgiving is really, really important.
Very, very important.
Yes.
Very, very important.
The Sunday there, if not for anything, make people can watch my dance moves.
Charlie. So, if I don't want to go, you get something I go pay.
Yeah,
Does it
so-
come with
Yeah.
a cost
Make
or
I left that
something?
one for financial security.
All right, Madam President, take us through.
Okay, so it's not like we are taking something from them because maybe we are going to give you something in return. So that's the reason why we are taking something from you. But I would say that it is a way of you partnering with us. Yeah, so we are taking a cool 200 cedis from
Very
them.
cool,
Yes,
very cool.
yes, which will cover your accommodation and then your feeding too
Would they
for the
work there?
whole 3
They
days.
work there.
No, please, and the transportation too.
Okay.
I forgot to add that.
So 200 cities, accommodation, feeding, storing around the
Transportation.
Sutapon, and transportation.
Yes, please.
Oh, as you put the camera, say you mark nice t-shirt,
Yeah,
Talks
people-
Effect.
Yes.
It'll be cool 50 cities.
Yes.
So if you want the t-shirt somewhere, you will pay 50 cities for your Talks Effect t-shirt, then 200 cities for the 3 days package.
Yes.
So
Charlie,
altogether 250.
then this December be dirty. Yeah, so
So
if
if
you
you go
dirty
take
with
you
Talks
300 or
Effect,
400 self, we go take.
that'd be very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Mr. Luke, this one personal. What be your favorite meat?
Meat.
Yeah, what be your favorite
If you
meat?
talk favorite stuff, then it can't be like if it's on list day where they like this one. If you talk favorite, then it be like maybe cow day, snail day, with my favorite. No, list no day.
List
Bro.
not there.
If you spell my stomach, you go no stay with the point.
Hey, Charlie. So if you brought Charles Penor, you dey like.
No, Brad Charles. No, but the Brad Charles self, I don't really like the name.
You don't like the name?
One of my ops, Charles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when you're not working, aside Talks Effect, what do you do with your leisure time?
My leisure, I do a lot of things. I don't think I have leisure because the things I enjoy doing, I don't think I do them at my leisure. Even when I'm busy, I do them. I'm a music lover. You could see when I was seated there. I was singing one of Joe Metals' classics.
Yeah.
One of my favorite songs. If you permit me, I'll sing it here. Can I? Can I?
Just give us a small a cappella of it.
Charlie. We go sing them. Whether she like or not to go sing.
Start. I'll back you.
Man, she. Charlie, some other time. So
But
yeah,
it's Jatabua.
yeah, it's a
Okay.
powerful song. I love it so much.
So-
So at my leisure, I'm a football fan. I love politics. I love to write. I used to own a blog. Yeah, I used to write, but then and this generation do not want to read. They want to watch. Yeah, and I don't have the time to go about taking videos of events and all that. So I put a stop to my blog career. So at my leisure, I still write. I have a lot of editorials there. At the right time, I'll be publishing them. I listen to music a lot. I follow football a lot. Yeah.
So what's one fun fact about you that people may not know?
I'm annoying.
You're very annoying.
Yeah.
That is a lie. That is a lie.
That is a lie.
Yeah.
If you see, people may not know, so she doesn't know. She has known me for 11 years, but she has no idea. Okay, but you see, sometimes people do not understand me, and I also don't feel I need to explain myself. But there are a lot of people out there, especially in this town, who have a different mind of me until they have a feel of me. I'm actually a lover boy.
That's very true.
Fun fact, lover boy.
Okay. Ghana, yeah, if you know BSM, you be beam. Ghana, yeah, if you know BSM, you be beam. So, you be SM or beam?
I be CM. I be champagne movement.
You be champagne movement. Shout out to Kwesi Champagne.
Yeah.
All right.
We see champagne. Maybe you put on make I introduce. For the seminar here, everybody know am. But so if this platform be huge, make I take the time to explain. One of the upcoming, be upcoming stuff. Kwesi Champagne blow already. Yeah, so one of the top Afrobeat singers out there.
Oh, wow. Kwesi Champagne, wherever you are, Mr. TORKS is saying you're one of the top. Afrobeat.
Afrobeat.
I'm not put down for top sake of Calvin Boy today.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, Mr. Luke, what advice would you give to young people who look up to you?
Well, make them look down. If next time, then make them look down. This idea, bro, nothing to look up to. You know the ground. Yeah, you go see I get pot belly. You go figure maybe I get food they chop plenty. You go inside the big quite shop up. So sometimes you go feel the see person from afar. Go figure, Charlie, this guy, they try. How does he pull it all together? But then I would say, thanks be to God. People don't really know what we go through. There are times I speak with people and they be like, you sure say what they talk be true. So we thank God we don't look like what we go through. At the end of the day, we face our difficulties. One thing I believe in is God won't give you a challenge you can't overcome.
That's true.
Yeah.
Everything that comes your way, you have what it takes to overcome it. Yes, I've been through it. I will not say I've been through it all because I know God is preparing me for more challenges. I can't run away from them. So if by God's grace I have people looking up to me, I think that's a plus. I thank God for that. The only advice I would give you is God is not in the story. God is the story. Simply put, whatever you do, make God the inside.
There's a Quranic verse that says, God or Allah will not burden you or burden his people with what they cannot carry.
Yeah.
Okay, Madam Priscilla, before we wrap up, if you could speak to your younger self, what would you tell them?
Okay, so I don't think that there is anything I would want to say, but I mean, I just want to tell the young people out there that whatever thing that you have placed before you that I want to do this, I just want to tell you that you have what it takes to do that, and you shouldn't seek for approvals from people. When you have God, that is enough. So it means, just as my boss was saying, God is the story.
Yeah.
So God has to be in the equation in everything you go through. Whatever thing that you want to do, just put God first, and everything will just be a success for you.
Okay, Mr. Luke, I want you to look into the camera. What are your final messages you are going to leave to our audience today?
I don't go focus on the audience much. I go talk to my brothers and sisters for this. Charlie, 19th to 21st. Timo Chuma. Wachua man sutapon. Amano haki mabaye bronya. Kemune uje sutapon no anga ko nge ko babi osu. Amane Charlie. Great history. Yeah, Abba we. I think Black Spartan has a song Wama. Shout out to Black Spartan. Kobe ya Jebloy. Kemono bi plen Roma ya umo plen kuku. So 19th to 21st Wama sutapon. Amano mabaye bronya. Wala amba feel environment or any feel or when at the end of the day, I can see like a gym through my home. And then my final words to the audience, Charlie. Thanks for the support. I would like to give a few shout outs. We have a team, and let me say they've been fantastic. You know, sometimes the way we are able to go about things is just wonderful. Even last minute, you see people showing support. There are people who are constant in my life. So I don't need to be mentioning them all the time. For them, there's no girl option. Yeah, Priscilla, Ishmael, Bright, Vera, Gifty. What them go do if they no do? But the likes of Chaser, Prosper, Wheezy, fantastic guys.
Solid guys,
fantastic. But I not go feel left without mentioning my squad too. The family, Charlie, they've been awesome. The names I mentioned earlier, Ishmael, who happens to be my manager, Priscilla, who happens to be our financial secretary, Vera happens to be our secretary, Bright, executive member, Gifty executive member. These are people I've known. I've known Gifty she's the one I've known longest. I've known her for 13 years.
Wow.
Yes, since 2012 when I first came to Somania. Then the other four, I've known them for 11 years.
It will still counting.
Yes.
It will surprise you all the names I mentioned, me including 6. We sat in the same class.
That's nice.
In high school. Yes.
And which school?
High school. The best school in the
high school.
The best regional minister attended that school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we are productive.
Yeah, almost everybody here in these studios attended UCOSEC. and you can see the production. The one who didn't attend UCOSEC, we are now teaching him the job.
Wow.
Yes. They attended UCOSEC. You know, this good. So yeah, thanks to everybody who has been a part of this journey. And then my boss, Senior Ima Akumate, Senior Okra, Charlie, fantastic guys. Solid guys, bro.
Very solid.
Guys. God bless you all. And then if you want to support us, our Momo number would be put out there right after the show. You can put something to our Momo. Yeah, nobody God bless you. Go take go to Yeah, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, me myself.
Yeah, then the Sutapon to aside money with the take clothes go.
Okay.
Then gifts. So if you are joining us, you should come with something. You should not come empty. And aside the 200 cedis, you forget some package where we go there.
We must have a go rep.
Yeah,
we say 19.
You for rep. So the pork you ask me now the back, we not go bring them.
Okay.
Okay, we not go bring.
Oh, now me I think say some of you don't do RME, so.
Oh no. She go do extra classes.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Luke Edem Tokonu, for sharing your story, your journey, and your wisdom with us today. We truly appreciate your time and inspiration you're giving to everyone here. Madam Priscilla, we thank you for coming.
Thank you too for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this interview is proudly sponsored by G-Unit Group and Civility Skincare. But before I wrap up, Madam Priscilla, do you have any shout-outs you want to give?
Shout out to my boss, yeah.
Don't forget Auntie Maggie.
Yes, and to my mom.
Yeah.
She sells the best food in G-Lock.
The mom has a job.
Yes.
And then you for host you one day. We for host me and my production team one day.
Don't worry, I got you.
Only me the chop free for there. The rest of you for me.
Hey, so you don't go host me and my production team one day, sir.
For free?
I said I got you people.
All right,
you guys have nothing to worry about. But I just want to say that thank you for having us and we are grateful.
Oh, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've now drawn the curtains down to Vibes and Verdict podcast. But before I leave, I also have some shout outs I need to make. Shout out to Gifty of Kenny's Foundation. Kenny's Foundation has been a solid brand over the years. And shout out to Gifty wherever you are. Shout out to Susie and all the team on Kenny's Foundation.
Gifty, that's Prosper's girlfriend, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me once again in thanking our special guest. Mr. Luke, thanks for coming.
Charlie, thanks for having us.
It's a pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, we wrap up on today's edition of Vibes and Verdicts podcast. Subscribe to the channel and follow us for all trending issues, trending news, entertainment, and sports. Till we meet again, we say bye-bye.
Bye.
So I'll let you go tweet some picture then. I take show my father.